Morning, YouTube people. So I'm making this video basically as a form of therapy. You see, I am a drug addict, an alcoholic, basically a garbage head. I'll take anything that can basically influence me. I've been dependent basically for over 10 years now. I'm 30 years old. I've been drinking, smoking, getting high for over 10 years. I've overdosed maybe close to 10 times. I had to be revived. Just recently my girlfriend passed away. You think that would be a wake-up call, but I'm still dabbling. It's come to the point where I've lost my job, I lost my car. I'm entangled in a bunch of different legal court cases. I have to go to court for a bunch of different violations. My girlfriend's memorial is going to be this Saturday, tomorrow. My plan is to go, and then right after, sign myself into a detox rehab program and take it seriously. I already called them, I signed up, they already have a bed ready for me. But let me tell you a little bit about myself and my story. I grew up a smart kid. I wasn't a good kid. I would always get into trouble. I got good grades in school. I could behave when I want. But I always, even before I started with the drugs and alcohol, I was always mischievous, little rapscallion. I would always get myself into some kind of trouble. I was that kid. I would be, destroying property, shoplifting, getting into fights, small stuff, and that would eventually graduate into the bigger crimes. Now, this is before the drugs and alcohol. Once I was introduced to alcohol and drugs, from that point on, I realized I liked being under the influence. I enjoyed getting high and drunk. Being high and drunk, I would do a lot of stupid things, get myself into a lot of trouble, hurt a lot of people, and just fuck my life and everyone else's life around me up. I'm at a point where I don't know if I can fix myself, if I should fix myself. Is it worth it to fix myself? And if I do fix myself, what am I going to do to go on? I got myself in all these court cases. I don't have a job. I got myself in debt. Just one thing after another, If you ask me, do I think about suicide? Yeah, I think about suicide. But I don't think about going through with it. I'm just so depressed and frustrated with the situation I created for myself, is that it'd be too easy to do that. And then again, I'm deterred from doing it because I'm a Catholic, and to do that, us Catholics believe that's the ultimate sin you could do, kill yourself, take your own life, which is not even yours to begin with. God gave it to you. You end up in hell. So if I kill myself and I end up in hell, do I really want to be in hell for the rest of my existence over that? So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's going to be a lot of hard work to fix myself, my situation, improve everything, my situation, my surroundings, my environment, and gain the trust back of everybody that I've hurt over the years. So right now, it's a Friday. I'm sitting in my parents' basement. I've never had my own apartment, never moved out. I've lived a sheltered existence. My parents provided for me, even though they should have kicked me out a long time ago. I don't know if maybe people feel sorry for me, if they think I'm slow, maybe I'm somewhat on the spectrum, maybe some undiagnosed medical condition. I don't know. Like I said, I always got good grades in school. I made the honor roll, the dean's list. I was able to play sports, but I would always get myself into trouble. I would always be on drugs. I would always be high. I would always, just everything I did was counterproductive. I would always go backwards. I would never do anything. Everybody I knew around me, all my friends, my peers, or if I can even say I had friends, they're all drug addicts, most of them. But anybody that was good in my life is gone. I watched everybody else around me grow up, get married, have kids, live a real life, you know. It's my fault. I didn't do anything to improve my situation. I focused on all the wrong things. I hung out with the wrong people and ran with the wrong crowds. At the time I thought it was cool. There's nothing cool about being 30 years old, no work, getting arrested all the time, getting in trouble, in and out of the system. No prospects, no running out of options. It's a very, very unfulfilling life that I'm living. My father always told me I'm going to have a difficult life, and guess what? He was right. Every opportunity I was given, every chance I got, I never took it serious enough. I would fuck it up, basically. I just fuck everything up, And like, I'm recently depressed. It's my fault. My girlfriend passed away. She overdosed. Right before she died, last thing she gave me was this tattoo. So she's always gonna be in my heart. I miss you, Darissa. People say don't blame yourself, but I blame myself for her untimely demise. Because it was a Monday morning. She was calling me. I didn't answer the phone. I was right there in bed. I saw the phone ring. I saw it was her. I should have picked up the phone. I didn't pick up the phone. At the time, I didn't know, but I should have picked up. She got into a fight with her. Let me backtrack. Right before she overdosed, her father passed away about a week ago, prior to that. Things were getting better between us and our situations. We were both drug addicts. And we were working towards getting clean and sober and looking for a place to move in together. And we were talking about the future, But then her father passed away in a very fucked up way. That might have pushed her closer to, So she started again with the drugs, getting into them heavy. But anyway, so she called me that Monday morning. I saw it was her. I didn't pick up. It was like 3 in the morning. I didn't pick up the phone. I could have just easily picked up the phone and asked her, what's up? I can really imagine in my head she was upset. She probably was, I need to see you. I need you right now. I didn't pick up the phone. If I had picked up the phone, I could have just went over there to her. Or I could have had her come here to me. And she'd still be alive today. People say don't blame me. I blame myself because I could have prevented it. So from what I found out, she left her mom's house. She did some shit. She stole her sister's credit card money or whatever. She went down the raw way. She picked up some shit. And then they found her body in Perth Amboy. I'm not sure where. And they found her fucking dead. Just thinking about her by yourself. Whatever her last moments were, I wasn't there for her. I could just easily just picked up the phone and saved her life. She'd still be here today. I could be holding her right now. I could be talking to her. I could be everything with her. But no, I fucked up. I was in court when I got the call. I was in court. I was talking to my public defender about my case. And I was telling him about her, like how we're trying to do better for ourselves and everything. I got done finished talking to my public defender about how much I love her and how we're trying to do everything better for ourselves. When I got the phone kept ringing while I was in the meeting with him. And I didn't answer until we got out the little room. And I finally picked up the phone. He was right there. He overheard, with one of her friends called and says they found her. what do you mean they found out? She's gone. What do you mean she passed away? And he overheard. You know, and so she's gone. I had another friend this year hang himself. My dog passed away this year. I had another friend pass away. He was out of state. But my girl, I feel like alone in this world. I feel so alone. I don't have anybody. I don't even know if I want to keep going. I don't know if I want to go on anymore. There's no reason to go on. She was the greatest person for me. She loved me. I loved her. We did everything together. She did so many things for me she didn't have to do. I was so lucky and blessed to have a person like that in my life. She put up with so much of my shit, and like, she's gone. You know, so that really fucks with me. And like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, everything I was doing before, even though I was getting high, I was still working. I was, you know, doing it for us. You know. But here I am. In the basement, my parents' house. I got no place of my own, no nothing. Lost my car. I don't have anything. You know what I mean? Like, I fucked up so many things. I'm in the basement, going back and forth between making YouTube videos, watching bullshit on the fucking Netflix, working on this book I'm trying to write. I don't even know if I'll ever finish it. I've titled it Confessions of a Spoon Cooker, hypodermically speaking, of course. So hopefully finish it, y'all can read it. It's the tale of a drug addict with more tracks than the Jersey Transit. You know, it's like, this drug shit make you emotional, man. From one second, I could be like in a good mood, then I could be fucking losing my mind. I could be, you know, like, it's like bipolar. I could be wanting to do this, then I instantly change to that. It's like, I don't know. People described it as a roller coaster, you know. Roller coaster emotions, up and down, whatever. You know? So, I don't know. Here I am. I don't know what to do with myself. I have a plan. Like I said, I'm going to go to the memorial tomorrow. And then I have a bed set up for me on Sunday, and I'm going to try to go with the detox, then try to get into a program and see if that works. But I'm in debt. I don't know how I'm going to pay it back. I don't know what the procedure is to get out of debt. I don't want to burden my, you know, saddle my family with that. I want to get out of it. It's the first time it ever happened to me like this. I've always worked my whole life. I always stay on top of these things. I don't want to take the coward's way out, the easy way out. I want to work towards something, but I'm getting so easily depressed, frustrated, easily deterred, distracted. I have to be a little bit selfish, though. I have to put everything else on hold. I have to pause everything else going on in my life and get help for myself. I have to get clean before I can do anything else. You know, I understand that, but it's not easy. Because even today, I'm talking to you. Right after it stops rolling, the camera stops rolling, most likely I'm going to end up going down to Newark. And I'm going to end up getting some shit. You know? Oh my God. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't really know. I keep repeating myself. I don't know what's the point of making this video. I don't know if it's going to be good therapy. I don't know if it's going to help me. I got so many fucking things going through my head. You know, so many times I've done, you know, so I got to be careful what I say too on the YouTube, because you never know who's watching, what they listen. I'm just trying to get my point across, that I'm a human being with problems like everybody else. I'm struggling. I'm trying to get back on track the right way. I've been through a lot of shit, which is nobody else's fault but my own. I've created this problem. I gotta fix it. I've always had a good heart, care about people. I've always tried to do the right thing. Just that drugs always fucked everything up. I was selfish. I wanted to get high more than to help people, more than this and that. I've always just wanted to get high. You know, maybe there's some underlying reason for it. Maybe I'm running from something. Maybe some traumatic experience I can't remember. Maybe there's something I'm trying to fucking bury in my head. I don't know. You know? that's what I wanted to say right now. I'm gonna make this part 1 of the video, and I'm gonna have another one coming up soon. Just want to give you a little insight about what's been going on in my life, what I've been thinking about, what I plan on doing about it, and hopefully maybe it happens. Maybe something good will happen. Maybe. But I believe all of this is still part of God's plan. God's, for whatever reason, maybe I have to go through this to get to where I got. You gotta do what you never did to get what you never had. Maybe I have to go through all this to get somewhere, to learn something. Maybe, I don't know. Don't take people for granted. They're here one day, next day they're gone. If you love somebody, tell them you love them. Be with them. And if that phone rings, pick up that phone, because you never know. I'll see you guys in part 2.